Plans for Paige's wedding full speed ahead, and her and Jason are going to get married right here in the backyard of our wonderful home on a Hallmark primetime home and family special, and it is airing here on Hallmark Channel the 22nd of June. 7 Central. TikTok. June is right around.
Can't wait. We're so excited.
I mean, I go, wow, we're already into April, moving fast.
And Tanya, this
Tanya
is
Memme
your
is here.
first project.
Yes.
We're so excited. What are you making today?
Well, this is a burlap aisle runner for Paige's wedding. And this is, yes, the very, very first DIY of your wedding. So I am just so thrilled.
Which
This
so
is very
represents
honored.
the theme, too.
I
what you're
know,
going
it's a
for.
little rustic, a little chic. You can see we
Yep.
take the burlap and add the lace. I think that's what brings in those two elements.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just so excited because we get to lay this down on the ground and I'm walking over it. This is the real
It's
deal.
presenting you.
Yes.
So
It's
the
all started.
inspiration for it.
Inspiration. I love burlap, but I want to try to make it pretty. So these are kind of like my inspiration. I got these door hangers. I got P and J and S, which my new last name will be Short.
And
so
how short will it be?
just short, just little.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm sorry, I had to go there.
I will be 1 page short of a good book.
Okay.
Very nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think you're just filled with them.
Yes.
Okay.
So the burlap, and then also I like the frilliness of this ribbon. So we kind of want to make that our pattern for the runner.
So this is what I was given, literally your inspiration, which was these initials and this pattern. So with this and some burlap, which is also on here as well, this is sort of the design that we came up with. And I'm very, very excited to show you how I made
Well,
this.
earlier this morning you were here, so let's take a look at what you did.
She's making me work for my wedding.
Yes. So the first thing you have to do is actually measure the area in which the runner is going to lay. So it is going to be 53 feet long.
Yep.
And about 40 inches wide, which is what we figured out.
Yep. We have about 48 inches there for the actual cement, but we wanted a little on each side, a little room to give
We
us
don't want it
this.
flopping over,
No,
right?
plus you're gonna make it so pretty on the edge.
I know, I'm so excited. So
to celebrate the edge.
Yes. So this burlap was actually too long, so we cut it down to 40 inches wide, which is what we decided. So I'm measuring right now. Next, here I am cutting, and I found this nifty little tool, which is a rotary cutter. This is like my very best friend for this project. It makes everything so easy. You just slice it like you're slicing a piece of pizza all the way down. Make sure that you measure in increments of 40 inches all the way down so that you keep your line straight. And then here we are, we're starting off with the chic part of the entire situation. So we take the ribbon right here, which is how we ended off in the pre-tape. And the first thing we're gonna do is, I got some 3-inch wide silk or satin ribbon, and it's called, I'm gonna bevel it. So this is also no sew, which is the coolest thing ever because I can't sew, and Paige,
Neither
you
can
told
I.
me you hate sewing. So the first thing we're gonna do is take some glue and just run it all the way down. Probably do just in.
That stuff is a miracle. Like,
It is.
I think astronauts brought that back.
And still I have some from this morning all over my
All over our
all over
fingers.
the hands.
I don't know why we do manicures, Paige.
I know.
Okay, so here we are. I'm just beveling it. So I'm just gonna bring it together like this, and I'm gonna go all the way down. And you don't have to be perfect. You really don't. Even if they're not exactly spaced apart, by the time you're done, it'll look like they are.
See,
and
if
they're
you
gonna
call
take.
it rustic, that means you can mess up.
That's
So,
true.
like, it was on
it was
purpose.
supposed to be that way.
Yeah.
Exactly.
When nature made it.
Exactly.
And then you just go all the way down. And
Well,
then the next. Oh, sorry. What
I
were
was
you
going to say, while you're doing that,
Yep.
before we go on to the next thing, if you went to buy one of these things, how much would it cost? And how
they
much
are
did it
so
cost?
So
expensive.
expensive. We
You
actually
can-
Probably
researched
$1 million.
You did?
I would
You
go
did?
for $1 million.
$1 million,
Seriously,
just about.
how much did it cost? You said you researched it?
Yes, you can rent them for about $100 to $300, but if you want to buy something and you want something custom, you're looking at $500 to $1,000.
Oh,
Who would
okay.
want to rent
custom
something
made.
like this?
Yeah.
You know, like we've had 12 brides walk down this
I know.
road. I'd
I
like to rent it to
know.
you.
And it's also so special having, making it with you too. I mean, this really means a lot. And what, we spent $150, $125 on this?
$125. Yeah.
Okay, and then you just take this lace, okay, which is about 1.5 inches, and you just put an additional, here, let me show you, an additional row of glue just above the beveled ribbon. Okay, it's a little messy, but don't worry about it. And you just tap it down right over top. And this really tailors the look of the ribbon, which is
And then
really
the
nice.
stencil is the last.
Okay, the stencil. So
Yes.
I love stencils. So I wanted to
Can
find.
I open this?
Not yet. We're
Oh,
going to
not
reveal it
yet?
in a minute.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
So
so
I
excited.
wanted to find some stencils that sort of mimicked the pattern that you showed me on the ribbon. We found a few different kinds, okay?
Lovely.
And we tested them out on cardboard. This is definitely something you want to do. Don't test it out on the fabric because you can't take it back. Okay, and then we decided we were going to go with this one. So the next thing you want to do is kind of just lay it down in the middle of the runner so you can really get a look and an idea of what it's going to look like. Once you figure out your exact pattern, super easy. Stenciling is something anyone can do. You're going to take your stencil, okay, and you can cut them out. You can have it all on one big giant stencil or piece them together. Take some stencil spray.
This is the key right here. You
What
will
is
make a
this?
mess without this.
Yes, it's quite fabulous.
It actually holds it down on the fabric, and when you're dealing with something like burlap,
Yeah.
it's so kind of, it's really intricate when you look down at it, and it's
Yeah.
not a flat surface.
Is it
So-
glue?
It's
It's
a
a-
glue, but it doesn't
more like
stick,
tacky.
stick
Okay.
to
So
the
it's like a
fabric.
Post-it.
You can
You've made
take
it
it
a
off.
Post-it.
Yes.
And what's it called again?
It is stencil spray.
Stencil spray.
spray.
And
the great
then-
thing, I mean, we're going to use this as an aisle runner, but you can
Right.
use it on your table as a table runner. You can use it as a tapestry, which I think I'm going to do when we're done walking down the
Okay, and
aisle.
this is all you do. This is a stencil brush. It has a flat edge, and you just want to take it and stencil it out just like that. Okay,
We're gonna
you finish
put-
it, but let's reveal it.
Yes.
And you just do your pattern all the way down.
it.
We're going to put everything on our Pinterest page, you
Look how
guys, so
neat
you can
this is.
see
Check
the
it out.
instructions.
So just pull
Beautiful.
it down.
You
so
know
we want
what?
You to see.
Just keep on
Tanya, this
holding.
is really, really lovely.